News out of Sacramento, a major traffic collision involving power poles, a dental office, and a search for several people.
Yeah, CBS 13's Kristen Marshall joins us live from the corner of Watt Avenue and Arden Way with the very latest. Kristen?
All right, so take a look behind me. We're going to give you an update here as to what's going on. So traffic is appearing to move along smoothly. All the lights at this intersection appear to be back on, but unfortunately the damage is done. There is still a lot of work to be cleaned up here. You're looking at the Western Dental across the street. We've moved locations to try to give you a different perspective. That's where the car eventually ended up. Let's get you over to that video and we'll explain how this whole thing unfolded. So CHP says the driver of a four-door sedan was traveling at extreme rates of speed. They haven't been able to clock it just yet. That's pending the traffic investigation. But coming through, taking out a power pole, blasting through this intersection, somehow negotiating through other poles, gas or water lines, and a couple trees, and eventually slamming and taking out the entire front of that Western Dental facility there. A major front-end damage, and the officers investigating said it appears there were at least two people inside. Both appeared to not have their seatbelts on and were likely suffering some damage. One of them, it looks like the passenger's head may have even hit the windshield. According to investigating officers, there's some blood splattered on both of the airbags that deployed as well. So prior to them getting into the dental or crashing through the dental office, they took out a power pole, basically shearing it, and that caused the lines to dip across Watt Avenue. A truck, a big box truck, came behind, not seeing that this had happened, and clipped the lines on the top of the cab and dragged and basically pulled down another power pole. That caused the transformer to blow, and then we had a blackout or power outage in the area. It looks like SMUD, PG&E, AT&T has been called out as well because there might be some phone lines damaged in this too. The two people or 2 to 3 people who were inside the vehicle at the time, CHP says it looks like they took off on foot. They've checked in with some of the local hospitals, did a surveillance around the area, haven't been able to track them down just yet. They said as much damage that's been going on here, thankfully nobody else was hurt or crashed into in this intersection because by the rate of speed that they were going, they could have really done some damage. Back to you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they're trying to figure out who the registered owner is of that car as well, Kristen. Thank you. Hey, we have some development.